she has a keep away. Rose is a keep away character. Her standing heavy kick, or standing heavy fierce kick, which was that move actually did not come into existence until 03, where she stands on the scarf and has that long range kick that kicks you out. That is a keep away move. Or her standing fierce punch, heavy punch. I'm thinking Mortal Kombat style, so bear with me. Her heavy punch, which is the Rose smack, the smack of the scarf that comes out that keeps you keep away at bay, which is part of her excellent rush down if you know how to mix that up properly. For all of you who are playing with Rose, I'm telling you right now, you need to have what I call a good reflection game. A good reflection game, which means you need to go right there into practice, pick players like Sagat and Guile, because you're going to face a lot of those fighters, and really spend the time reflecting their projectiles and really getting your mind into focus, especially when you're playing those characters. Guile and Sagat are very hard fighters to face when they're spamming their projectiles, because they come at different speeds. It's not like the Zero series where you could just reflect on the fly. Your mind has to be quick, and you have to know which projectile they're throwing so you can use the right amount of reflection to send it back. You have to use the right response, otherwise you'll get hit by the projectile and it does you no good. The hardest reflect to actually throw back in the game is Guile's Sonic Boom, because it is spinning. It's not like a regular projectile like the Tiger Shot or the Hadouken or any of the Shotokans, because you have to spend the time to see when is it going to spin and hit you so you can actually reflect it. A strategy for you male players who pick male characters. The best way I can form my sentence right now, excuse me if I sound a little bit disrespectful. I have a total disregard for male characters in games, because to me they're just totally unartistic to me. They don't have any curves, they don't move, they're ungraceful. But anyway, learning how to jump over projectiles. Just stand still and jump up. Don't jump over, jump up. And most likely, if the person who's spamming the projectile is trying to come towards you, they're going to try and jump kick you. And the law of combat, the person who jumps up, not towards and up, is the person who most likely has priority. This works in Mortal Kombat. In most cases, it works in the Capcom world. I know Capcom and Midway is totally different, and I constantly like to compare the two. But in most cases in Capcom, if you just jump up and punch or jump up and kick, if the person is coming after you, after a projectile is heading your way, most likely you'll have the upper hand. I've done it many times before. We all get confused with cross-ups. Remember, you're blocking the opposite way when you see a cross-up happening or you know that it's coming. We know that once you are tripped up and you're on the floor, upon wake up, a skilled player is already going to try to do a cross-up. Now, a cheat player will do a cross-up, know you're going to block it, and go into a grab. Now, when you're playing online, it's so difficult, because for us tournament players, we know what's happening. We know what's happening. So we're automatically going to try to stop the throw after the cross-up attack. And because it's online fucks up all the time, especially PSN Network. So of course we get thrown, and we start getting mad. We want to throw the controller, we want to punch the screen. In fact, if we could climb through the TV screen and punch you, we most likely would. You know, it's all out of good game. We get frustrated. We all get frustrated because we know what's happening. You know, but have we played head-to-head in person on an actual system and not online, we know that the outcome will totally be most likely different. So, basics for online playing is you have to fight people with a good connection. I don't fight nobody no more than 3 bars and up. So, I don't feel like going through all of that BS. You have to take your time. That's it. Patience. And play a lot of matches and feel people out. Feel people out. And you have to create a strategy. Sometimes you have to go right back to the drawing board to get it all together. That's it. It's crap cum. That's why I don't get upset. That's why I just play to have fun. But for all of you Mortal Kombat players who still hold the fire in your heart for Midway, just like I do, come find me on that end. Because that's where I'm at. And every so often I come and I play Street Fighter. Because, once again, I am the ultimate mascot goddess dealing with anything with female characters. And yes, for those who are Rose players, seek me out on the PSN network. My screen name, Vice de Noir. VICEDENOIR. All one word. Come find me. And please, no more frustration videos. Take your time, just like everybody else. Go into that training mode and see what you can discover. You won't be able to discover shit on a clouded mind. You know, when you're agitated, you can't find out shit. Alright? Take your time. Be easy. Keep the peace. Keep hope alive. Oh, yes. Say Cookie!